BG3 equals Big Gouda 3. Yeah, it's my favorite game. No, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate. There's been some interest in me playing Baldur's Gate on stream, so why not make it a small sub goal? Thank you, Ash Mantle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Division A of Nexus Gaming Series, which has the Came From Behind on the left-hand side with a Huckett Tychus, Freezer Anduin, Bella Li Ming, Mojo on your Samuro, and Mr. Hustler will be your Garrosh. Right side of the map is gillyShark at Bingo Night, aka Bingo. We have a Stark Muradin, Iron Sylvanas, Miller Vala, Ekeb Leoric, and Kai Mi will be playing Brightwing with a Greater Polymorph. Okay, alright. Greater Polymorph Brightwing. We'll talk about that in a second here. I want to see what the first engagement looks like, which doesn't look like there will be one. So Greater Polymorph. Increased Polymorph range by 30%. If you're curious what that range looks like, that's the range bubble. Pretty big. About half the lane, if you will. You also, if Brightwing hits the enemy, if Brightwing hits an enemy hero with Arcane Flare Center within 2 seconds of being polymorphed, then reduce the polymorph cooldown by 7 seconds and gain 50 mana. As Brightwing's thrown out of position, activates the Soothing Mist and will be going down. First Blood over to the side of... They came from behind. Is it they or is it just came? It is came from behind. There we go. Hard Rock or the Amphitheater? Whenever I look up the show, it just says Hard Rock. So, that's my guess. It's a hardcore show, so usually, I don't know, maybe it's the smaller of the two venues. I'm not 100% sure, but either way. All in or no balls? I have no idea the result for what it's worth regarding Vala. Thank you for your honesty. That way people aren't like, oh yes, Stark voted this way, I'll vote with Stark's vote as he's able to get away with a little bit of HP Iron with 50-something. 49 more HP than he needed. Whew! Our Sylvanas will make their way over to that camp on the right-hand side. No. I was about to say, it's a little early for that. Never mind. Sylvanas going to work her way up towards top. We do have Samuro with Way of the Blade level 1, which is that armor debuff. But hold on, bottom lane, no kill. Anyways, armor debuff by this is going to be... Samuro and his mirror images, critical strikes against enemy heroes reduce their physical armor by 5 for 2.25 seconds, stack him to 3 times, minus 15 armor. Ekeb! Taken down, but can Brightwing get the counter kill? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if Kaimo's gonna go into Dream Shot. I feel like there's some synergy with Dream Shot and Greater Polymorph to be able to land those Arcane Flare centers, but also Unstable Anomaly could be the pickup as well, which I'm blanking off the top of my head what Unstable Anomaly would add to the table, so we'll have to see what Kaimi goes into. It's at the Hotel Casino. Good food there. The Amphitheater is big outdoor spot. Oh, okay. Got the Sledgehammer for Muradin. Good race potential. Unstable Anomaly. Increased Polymorph slow by 15. Upon expiration, Polymorph deals damage to the nearby enemy heroes equal to 2% of their maximum health. Okay. I mean, this is still a great talent. Don't get me wrong. Since you can have more polymorphs, you can have more of these activations and slows and 2% damage, splash damage if you will, but well, let's go ahead and see what happens here. Master Assassin for Tychus. How's our Twitch gamble going? 12,000 to 10,000. Nice. Nice. Vala with 3 stacks already. Miller starting to get this mortal race going here on the south side. Tychus on the north side with the help of Bella. And if you want big polys, I guess W, W, and W at 16. I would agree. Yeah. Absolutely. It added instability clearly. Oh, silly little me. Uh-oh, Ekeb able to get away with a couple hundred HP on the right-hand side. Immortals have gone to race sides, but there is defense set up by the crew of Came From Behind. Brightwing will show him bottom lane. This bottom lane fort front gate is taking a ton of damage. It is still 4v4. Oh, no, it's actually 3v4. I didn't see the Leoric coming back from the Hall of Storms, but he did Hearth out. Samuro moves to the left-hand side, zoned by the spin of the Immortal. And now Muradin able to Dwarf Toss away from the stun. Samuro getting decent race on the left, but the race it's still pretty close. 7k and some change on both sides. Skeletal swings from Leorc, a chastise onto 2, soothing miss from Brightwing on the right side, trying to play it safe, but this is looking like they're committed to the race on the side of gillyShark and Bingo Knight. Unfortunately, Stark is going to go down. Iron may be the next one to follow. Bella looking for those magic missiles, throws them into Miller. A slow from Leorc, I don't think affected anyone. Meanwhile, though, Samuro is still slapping away with his blades. And that'll be the first Immortal over to the right, left-hand side. Tychus, by the way, with 2 stacks on Master Assassin. Doesn't get the extra percent value, the extra 15%, sorry, until he finishes out those stacks. But hey, you get the 10%. That also does apply to Odin as well. Old rule of Scrape. Oh, off-roster subs. So I was like, ORSing. Uh-oh. Garrosh throwing Murden out of position. A big multi-shot from Vala comes through. Stark able to dwarf toss back to safety where his allies remain on the safe side of this gate, which said gate is going to go down. Garrosh with 12 stacks on his Groundbreaker, Warbreaker level 1. The fort front gate goes down. A couple magic missiles make their way into the fort here in top lane. The Chastise does slow down Murden. Groundbreaker, toss on to Stark, but he's able to dwarf toss away. I was about to say dwarf launch, but that's a talent tier and don't want to confuse people. He keep doing his best to sustain up against Samuro mirror images, but Leorc is getting pushed in heavily and forced to hearth out consistently. But not giving over extra kills is always good. We will see Peekaboo for Brightwing, so 1, vision, 2, we get a good, nice, chunky shield for some allies that are affected or teleported to. Hustler on this point, but Stark needs to dwarf toss away. The multi-shot's coming out, but Iron will go down. And Sylvanas picked off by Tychus. Another stack for him on his Master Assassin. I'd rather have quote-unquote illegal than no match. You know what? This is my rule. As if the admins are cool with it, then I'm cool with it. That's the way I see it. We actually ran into an issue in the Murky Cup this past yesterday, where a team, I guess they didn't have enough heroes on the account, and they couldn't play in a custom. So I guess you need to own like the same amount that you'd own for Storm League. I didn't know that. I honestly thought that. Well, actually, no, that's not true because I remember during CCL, like there was some players with DC at the end because they had to buy the character that they were literally trying to play. I feel like customs like that should just have every hero available. Ooh, this tea is hot. Oh yeah, it's way too hot. Whoopsies. Wait for that to cool down a bit more. What are the rules? I don't even think NGS knows. So our second Immortal is looking absolutely fantastic came from behind. As they will burn through this Immortal. 6-0 in kills, 10 talent tiers on both sides. Warlord's Challenge, Bladestorm, which was nerfed in our most recent patch. The cooldown was increased, and was the armor reduced, or was it? No, it was always 25, wasn't it? I know the cooldown was increased. Is that it? Maybe the damage was reduced as well by a little bit. I can't remember. Warlord's Challenge, Burden does go down. Commandeer Odin, can they trade into the Garrosh? He gets a Blood Craze. He gets a little bit of shielding, or a little bit of healing from Anduin, and somehow Hustler does not go down. The Immortal continuing to push bottom lane. Miller looking to get out of here, but Miller gets sniped by some magic missiles of the Li Ming, who blinks in, looking for another reset. Won't find it in the Sylvanas, who's going to try and dip dive and dodge away with that Haunting Wave. Manages to get to the safety of the keep front gate. Come on, Miller, greed for those stacks. We're 9 minutes in, but the keep is going to be taking some damage here. Samuro still pushing up top lane. gillyShark and Bingo Knight with a bit of a rough start here in this Battlefield of Eternity, losing the first 2 Immortals and losing quite a bit on the map as well. Have you ever seen Murden disappear so fast? No, I haven't. What's up? By the way, Trainwreck, good to see you, bud. I apologize if I didn't say hi to you earlier. I did see you earlier today, but things have been moving pretty quick in stream. Mojo taken down. All right, they finally killed the real Samuro. Let's see, Glass Cannon, because no one ever disagrees on Li Ming builds. Hey, he's got to kill the real Samuro. Bala vaults forward, tons of damage to Anduin. He does get the light bomb? By the way, it's a Haymaker Murden. We didn't talk about that at all. Wailing Arrow, Rain of Vengeance, Blink Heal, and Entomb. Was it 1.5 seconds? Wow. Wow. The burst damage onto Anduin's health bar there. 1,238 damage in 1.1 seconds right there. Yikes. Was that the real one? Hey, there was a death timer. Oh, Disintegrate, tickling the heels of Iron, but the Banshee Queen will not be taken down. It looks like they'll mount up and back off. So, third Immortal of the game. We got Samuro in top lane. Leoric is going to go Ominous Wraith Row. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stark is going to be able to get a phase shift in time from Kaimo Tripson. As the Entomb does find the Tychus, he's going to activate Odin, which gives that armor. Leap of Faith from Anduin! Sylvanas almost gets the kill, but that armor saves the day for the Commandeer Odin. So our Immortal race begins. Odin will expire here. 23-second duration on that bad boy. Haymaker up in 2 seconds. Right wing clearing bottom. Let's check and see if she's got phase shift available. Kaimi does have phase shift. Jump onto the allies if needed. Here comes Stark with a Dwarf Toss in. Looking for Freezer. Haymaker to push Anduin away. Right wing phase shifts in. There's going to be a Polymorph, a Light Bomb. Tychus does get the stun onto Murden just as the Dwarf Toss was, the animation was happening right there. Warlord Challenge coming out from Hustler as well. Tychus low, gets the ally toss, and that saves him. No, it doesn't fall. A Hungering Arrow hungers after the Tychus. The Immortal will go to top lane, but that's going to be a triple kill for gillyShark and Bingo Knight, who are going to be able to clear this out. They will lose... They're going to lose the entire keep front gate, of course, and they'll lose about 50, anywhere from 25 to 50% of their keep here. The reason I say so low is because you've got Sylvanas, Muradin, and Vala here, and Muradin did go Sledgehammer level 4. Not only does he get the cooldown reduction of 1.25 seconds per auto attack, but also has that 350% bonus damage to anything but a hero, so the Immortal moving into melee mode just as it arrives at the keep front gate. Gets 1, 2 autos in. 32 stacks, yeah. One more auto? No, it was even less than I thought. Like an eighth of the health bar right there. Samuro's pushing things up in bottom, but E-Keep. Oh, he lands the Entomb on the right Samuro, and here comes Sylvanas. Beautifully done. Oh, no bias, but I mean, that's gotta be so satisfying for E-Keep right there. Like, oh, that Entomb, beautifully done. But yes, 32 stacks on our Vala. The Twitch prediction is currently 45 or more. Chastise gets a 5th stack on Piercing Light, the Wailing Arrow onto 2 enemies. No Entomb available for 23 seconds, as the camp will be picked up by the members of Came From Behind, but gillyShark and Bingo Knight clear it before it gets into lane. He had some words he shared that shall not be repeated in present company. Oh, I'm sure there was some big emotions behind a statement right there, landing that Entomb. Haymaker just to create some space to back away, as the Immortal phase will be spawning in the east-west positionings. It is defensive sides, yeah, defensive sides, since we see the blue vision naturally and the shield is on the right or the left. Hook it. Thanks for hucking your follow over here. See what I did there? Big skeletal swing from Leoric trying to set something up. We have got a light bomb from Anduin. Miller trying to back away. The Entomb coming through. Mojo swapping to different mirror images as Stark almost took down the real Samuro. Ally toss on the Li Ming as she continues to rain in arcane orbs and magic missiles, but minion waves are denying some of that damage as Samuro is immediately over to the Immortal for race. You see it? Oh, thank you. Good. That was satisfying for about 90% of us. I agree, Jace. I agree. Did he not take Teleport Windwalk? He's got Sakuchi level 13. Sakuchi's it's like yellow. It's like 3 little whitish yellow things with a purple round. That's how I always remember it. Because I believe he's got a bunch of Windwalk talents at 13. Actually, I think it's only Windwalk talents at 13. Whoa, Haymaker! But Samuro goes down. Nicely done from Vala. Entomb will find Hustler. Leap of Faith to pull him out. E-Keep getting hit with the Disintegrate, but does not go down. And the first half. Oh, Vala. Ooh, the Groundbreaker didn't connect, and that might have actually killed Vala there. E-Keep does go down. Big Rain of Vengeance from Vala. Gonna try and trade into Huckett. Vala does get picked off by Li Ming. Some resets for her. Iron wants to make the trade happen. Light Bomb won't connect on anyone. Will the Forsaken! And Iron finds the kill into Bella with 171 HP. Gets a blink heal from Kaimo. And now we get into the second half of this Immortal, but it looks like the race will go over to gillyShark and Bingo Knight. They do have some lanes to manage here in top and bottom. Let's also cycle through the other numbers as we're getting close to the level 20s. Too much Samuro hate even after the nerf? I mean, the nerf, what, only affected Bladestorm and what? The nerf increased Bladestorm from 25-second cooldown to 30, I think, right? And I think that's really it. Someone in chat, please. Oh, no, there was some Windwalk nerfs, weren't there? There was some healing Windwalk nerfs, that's right. Yeah. Normal builds are fine. 10 to 8 in our kills. We'll have 20 talent tiers soon, but of course the data on the bottom of your screen if you are curious about the damage healing experience in the latter half of this map number 1 in our third best of 3 of the day. Disintegrate from Li Ming. Decent damage onto the Immortal. Stark looking for some Storm Bolts. Toss, like, whoa! Goodbye, Muradin. Deleted by Li Ming. So do a Vala vaulting forward, gonna trade, and that is tank for tank. I don't think we'll see any more siege here. I'm just curious. So Garrosh took 1,960 damage in 4.2 seconds, but Muradin, 4,000 damage in 1.4 seconds. Yeah, oh my god, look at those magic missile damage. 1,383 with 260 overkill. Whoa! God dang. Oh, man. I push E and spin on minions. Yeah, that's true. Just pick Avatar, but what if I die before taunt ends? I do like the Haymaker pickup, honestly. I think it was a right call up against this Garrosh and such. So let's see what happens, as we do have a camp over here to be grabbed in the top lane. Another camp for top lane coming out from gillyShark and Bingo Knight. Mojo is scouting. 20 talents here coming through on both. Upgrade for Odin with the big red button. We'll have Light Bomb, Inner Fire. Ooh, we don't see this very often. We'll have Li Ming go into Temporal Flux, I think it is, for the increased slow. Disintegrate gradually slows the enemies caught in its beam to a maximum of 60%. We'll see Samuro with Wind Strider as well as the Titanic Might on Garrosh. My god. Grand Slam, sorry, I couldn't remember the baseball term. Grand Slam for Muradin, so he's got the extra charge of Haymaker. Its damage is increased by 25%. If a hero dies within 3 seconds, the Haymaker charges, you instantly gain a Haymaker charge back. Might of the Banshee Queen or Withering Barrage from Li Ming. As well as the Farflight Quiver, Fairy, or Speedy Dragon picked up, and then the Buried Alive for Leoric, as we have the Light Bomb onto Muradin. Tychus able to take him down. That is Tychus' 10th stack, by the way. Li Ming Disintegrate doesn't find Kaimo, the big red button, as Leoric is Wraith walking away. Meanwhile, the Peekaboo from Brightwing, providing some vision, showing the real Samuro backing away. Catapult is currently fixated onto this tower over here. And Brightwing Kaimo is going to clear that out with E-Keep really fast. Looks like the Samuro on the left-hand side is getting some good race going. Muradin back up in 33 seconds. Haunting Wave, beautiful Entomb onto the Anduin. You ain't gonna leap of faith anybody. And Freezer doesn't go down. The Willed Forsaken from Iron activated. The Blade Storm catches the heel of Sylvanas, and she does go down as well. Leoric picked off by the Anduin, getting revenge for that Entomb. Like, bitch, you don't silence me. You can say Freezer is freezing the competition out. Oh, no, that doesn't really work out. That's an Anduin. I tried. I thought I had something. But either way, we'll see Immortal halfway phase. Where are we going with our Immortals? North and south? Vertical? All right, vertical. Bahamut really comes alive when he's casting good Heroes of Storm matchup. Yeah, it's true. But also, I am awake today. I got 4 hours of sleep instead of 0. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Brain's not too awful. So we're doing our best. We're, you know, one day at a time, chat. One day at a time. Some days are good, some days are bad. We try and make the best of the bad days and better of the good days. Entomb onto the Tychus on the left-hand side. There was a Vala picked off. She has 41 stacks, mind you. Li Ming gets a reset off the Muradin. Commandeer Odin is looking to take down this Immortal on the left-hand side. Brightwing, Kaimo trips in, has that speed boost from that level 20. You can see the wings are flapping so very quickly. Actually, not anymore because that pixie dust, but I do believe Brightwing is dead. No way! No! No! No way! Oh my god, really? Wow. Wow! I was like, Brightwing's Giga dead. No, Giga alive, apparently. Immortal's going to top lane. If you're curious, and I am, actually, I'm going to venture a guess we're at 1,890 damage into structures. Nope, I'm kind of wrong. I'm close. 2,044 damage into structures. E-Keep deleted by Li Ming and friends. Master Assassin Tychus has been finished out. Not very commonly finished. Not often is this finished. It's the Groundbreaker from Garrosh coming out. Muradin Dwarf tosses in, throws the Stormbolt. They're going to try and defend the core right now. Warlord's challenge, Light Bomb. Big phase shift from Kaimo, but unfortunately it's not big enough. It's obviously because he didn't take Hyper Shift level 1 since it was nerfed anyway. Either way, that's going to be Li Ming getting a kill into Sylvanas. Kaimo trips and gets smacked in the face by the Blade Master as Mojo is thrown in, but Miller will not be taken down, and, well, we'll take a look and see how many stacks are finished out here. Of course. Of course. Of course. We'll show you after we go through all the other stats. Stacks? 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 Stonks? That was a fun game. Indeed it was. And guess what? It's a best of 3. So we're guaranteed at least one more map. Or maybe more. We'll have to find out. 42 stacks for our Vala. 44 or less is the payout. Let me double check. I saw that right. 42. Yes, yes. Hello, video game. Thank you. Let me tab out. 44 or less. Jimmy, thank you for the giant emote. Will Hanzo have redemption finished when the game ends? Will he be fully stacked on a redemption, or will there be missing stacks? That's the Twitch prediction, as we are here in map number 2. Came from behind on the left-hand side, up in this best of 3 series here in Division A. My name's Bahamut, if you may have missed that somehow, some way. Huckett, Rhaegar, Freezer, Diablo, little roll swap there. Bella, Deathwing, Mojo on nothing, and we have Hustler playing Hanzo. Wow, a lot of roll swaps in this game. Muradin on the side of gillyShark and Bingo Knight will be, or Stark will be reprising the role of Muradin on the side of gillyShark and Bingo Knight. Iron Sylvanas, Kaimo Anduin, E-Keep Dahaka, and Miller will be your Greymane. All right, we got a Twitch prediction for the opposing side. It's going to be that Hanzo right there. Redemption level 1. If you're like, wait a minute, Bahamut, I don't really know what Redemption does. Don't worry, I got you covered, my friends. Every 2 basic attackers against the same hero within 10 seconds grants 1 Redemption stack, stacking up to 12. Dying reduces the Redemption stacks by 3, and Redemption can be lost even at maximum stacks. At 12 stacks of Redemption, you gain 50% attack speed. Uh-oh, E-keep. Uh-oh. First blood. Hanzo getting 3 stacks on that level 1, but maybe Iron can chase down Mojo. Nah, they decide to hook it and find the Rhaegar kill. I thought Greymane was going to have a Gilnane cocktail, but it's Iron who comes through trading. 1 for 1 early on in map number 2 of this best of 3 series for Division A. Just wait till Game 4, spoilers. Is this the quest where he hits all the heroes? No, that's target practice. Target practice, you have to hit every enemy hero with your Q 3 times. After you hit every hero once with your Q, your Stormbow, you get 30% range increase. After you complete the target practice quest, the Q build, if you will, you get 100 extra damage. Now I'm gonna go put 10k against me. I'm sure you'll win your points. I'm not sure. Great gambling, chat. I appreciate it. By the way, we do have Stormgate casting coming up within the next hour. Live Stormgate 2v2s. I was gonna check out Predecessor today, because I wanted to check out that new MOBA since it's free. But there was a ping in the Stormgate public Discord about 2v2 matches. I was like, hey, can I cast these? And people were like, hell yeah, show on up. Lobby codes will be available when you're there. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I was watching Grubby play Predecessor last night, and Predecessor is definitely a MOBA. And when I say that, it's here's about 13 different things, like stat breakdowns for like a single talent or whatever. It's the complexity is there. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Jimmy, for the nod. Does game make your stomach hurt? What'd you do, shots? I tried to do a shot of vodka recently. I got immediate heartburn, and I had to stop drinking. And it wasn't like I had beers or anything else. It was literally the first thing I had. So I was like, all right, yep. No shots for me still to this day. Chess had food poisoning? Oh, really? I hope you feel better, bud. Or I hope you are feeling better. I had some wicked bad nausea on Sunday. Like the cooking stream on Sunday, I was struggling a bit with that. I had such bad nausea at the start of that stream. Leap of Faith from the Anduin. Miller able to back away. Huck it on the left-hand side of our screen. We'll get the channel on this objective. And that is going to be first of 3 tributes to the left-hand side. Today is better. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Chess. Seriously. Stomach problems, like, I can relate so much. I mean, I struggle with it every day. So. The show we went to on Saturday, I think they might have not had clean taps or something like that, because my neighbor's wife got super sick. She only had 2 gin and tonics, but she was like, I was talking to her the next day because her husband and I went to a friend of ours' birthday, and so I popped over there before so we could walk together, and I was like, oh, are you not coming? Because she was in pajamas. I was like, are you not coming to the party tonight? She's like, no, man, I had 2 gin and tonics last night, and I feel absolutely awful. So I don't think things were very clean over at the bar that serviced that show, because I definitely had some awful nausea on Sunday, and I did not drink a lot on Saturday. I had a couple beers, and then we went to the show, and I had 2 beers at the show over 4 hours. 2 cores over 4 hours that's like nothing, so. And I ate enough food, too. It wasn't like I hadn't eaten, so it's just something weird that night. Nice dive onto the Dragoon. The crab dies, as it should. No bias to the player, just the character. Uh-oh, Hustler. Won't be able to hustle out a kill. Next objective, top left, we do have, Dahaka, E-Keep trying to get away here. Freezer may be able to chase it down with Huckit. Oh, Good shadow charge. Oh, Dahaka is going to take flight, and he does go down. Meanwhile, one of the plates of Bella is going to be consumed. Cataclysm does interrupt Stark in time. Miller continuing to apply some sustaining the damage with the Inner Beast, but it's going to expire as the Diablo shadow charges and absolutely smushes Greymane to oblivion. We have Stark trying to get away. Couple hundred HP, throws back the Stormbolt, creating a little bit more space. The Divine Star from Chymotrypsin coming through, and that will be, whoopsie, sorry about that. That'll be Deathwing with the channel, and we have our objective, one tribute away to be able to spawn, one tribute away to shut down the tower. So I started going to Garden of Terror spiel. Flank from Stark on the left-hand side over here. No Haymaker level 10. Neither team has 10s yet, but closer. As Dahaka brush talks in, if they can get a kill here, that's huge. They find Diablo. He's full souls. Gonna be difficult to take down the Lord of Terror here with full souls. ES Feast on Fear. Boy, do they get the big burst. Nicely done. Rhaegar lunges in with a nip to the heel of Miller, but the drag from Dahaka! The wraparound drag is beautiful. Nicely done. And it's 3-4 in kills. As gillyShark and Bingo Knight take lead in kills, and both teams pick up their 10s here. What do we got going on? Ancestral, Apocalypse, Bellowing Roar, Dragon's Arrow, and what are we getting? Cracker or Salvo? I feel like it's going to be Salvo. On the opposing side, we have an Avatar. My gosh, Wailing Arrow, Light Bomb, as well as Isolation and Curse Bullet. Deathwing, level 7. Skyfall delaying out Kaimo and Stark, but they're going to go to opposite sides. Deathwing uses all of his charges, drops down to bottom. E-Keeps here to just kind of push back against him, and it's 2-1 in those tributes. I apologize. Sylvanas randomly died in top lane. I guess she was thinking she could trade here. Unfortunately, she doesn't trade. No Wailing Arrow to be used. Maybe it was meant towards the end. That would have actually gotten the kill for sure. Dahaka Brushstock. Mojo has 50% on that shield bar. Activate. Nice tap on the bush right there. Drag should be available, but Mojo playing within the minion wave to try and avoid that. The drag hits, and the crab dies. Revenge picked up by Ekeb for his fallen friend, but nice trading so far. I mean, it's 4-5, good back and forth. About a quarter of a level difference between these two teams, and we're going to see boss trades. Flying dinosaur? Tell me Trouble Club. Oh, that's that. I am very much part of the TTC. Hell, I could be a board member of the TTC. All right, so Deathwing drops back down. We have our middle camp crashing. It is Planet Cracker, by the way, for the Dragoon. And Curse will be achieved by Came From Behind. gillyShark and Bingo Knight still have this boss pushing in top lane, so they'll trade forts in top. Oh, wait, Cataclysm coming in. Chymotrypsin getting a little bit low. The Planet Cracker. Wow, what insane value! Oh my god! Stark is literally standing in it, and Diablo's the one to go down. As now Hustler is trying to back away. 11 stacks on Redemption. Finishes out. Maybe Natural Agility over the wall. Good disengage. As the Earth Shatter from Bella also creates a bit more space for our Hanzo to back off. Isolation onto Huckett. But this Rhaegar's fine. He'll be able to back off. And only one lost here. Not that big of a deal. Top lane fort does go down, so structure's traded. But here's the issue. Curse is going to be still up for 28 more seconds, and I don't see a lot of lane pressure for top and mid to be able to take down any structures. Unfortunately, for the side of Came From Behind, they're going to be not achieving a ton from this Curse, which is a bit rough, having to go back and deal with this boss in top lane and having no minion wave available in mid. Phoenix, actually, he'll jump into top, so he should confirm the fort here on his own. 7 seconds to go. The sustained damage from this Dragoon is pretty good on the autos. It's just his heroics are absolute trash.
And so the curse ends.
He doesn't actually get it. Close. But, no cigar. The sass. I will always sass Phoenix heroics. I don't care who's playing it. It could be the best Heroes of the Storm player on the face of the planet. And I would still flame him. Oh, goodbye, Mojo. Goodbye, Mojo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mojo. Okay, wait, hold on. The blink. There's a Curse Bullet. Dwarf Toss. Brushstock in from Dahaka. Stormbolt connects at max range. And Greymane goes in and finds the kill. A drag from Dahaka as he did brush stock up, and Diablo's Soul's only at 40, so he won't respawn. Double kill in top lane as Diablo is trying to help out his friend, and Greymane gets the double kill for the side of gillyShark and Bingo Knight, bolstering their experience over the enemy side, as well as a 4-kill difference, 4 to 8 in kills. At about a half a level, I would say, but with black arrows available, Iron activates, Stark steps up. No Sledgehammer level 4, went into Reverberation. Good. Oh, I thought the Stormbolt would connect. Nice natural agility from Hustler to back away. The Chastise onto Rhaegar does connect, and Greymane's committed to the kill and will find it. A drag. Nice wiggle from Hustler. Able to hustle his way out of that drag from E-Keep. And our next tribute will be in the top left of the map. Probably given away by gillyShark at Bingo Knight. Positioning is a bit better for the enemy squad. Boss and bottom is 1:55. Boss and top is 2 minutes on the dot. Dahaka is showing up here. The enemy team is going to try and rotate onto him. But he's got a bush tap. He's got 6 stacks out of the 10 on his enhanced agility. Okay, the scatter doesn't connect. One, couple autos. Drag is going to be there. The blink in. Yeah, I think Iki. Okay, he's got tunneling claws. Dragon's Arrow. Uh-oh, that might have been exactly what they needed. Nicely done from the side of Came From Behind. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, the fort does go down. As I mentioned, that top left objective. But with Dahaka dead, well, hold on. Does he have brush stock? They could contest this. And actually, it looks like there's going to be a fight over this camp. On the middle side of the on the middle left of the map here. Bella getting low on this Deathwing. A lot of damage coming through. Bellowing Roar, and Greymane goes down to Hanzo. I didn't even see it. Leap of Faith saves, and the invade on the camp will not work out. Good Stormbolt to deny the Dragoon to chase in. And Boston bottom left is 53 seconds. But I think this tribute goes over to the left-hand side, and we'll have 1-1 score between our two teams. Great back and forth between these two teams. Love this, love this. And more importantly, to mention, as I take a sip of tea, we have 6 to 9 in kills. Nice. 6 to 9 in kills. Deathwing drops down. Chastise out from the Anduin. He's currently got... oh, no, he's got no piercing light. Drag from Dahaka. There's a Planet Cracker. Wowee. Whoa. Whoa, chat. Whoa. That was amazing. Middle camp is going to be pushing onto the fort right now. Murden Dwarf tosses in. He's got some block stacks to he's making sure he has those block stacks available. Overpower Shadow Charge from Diablo. Avatar activated. Light Bomb is there. I don't know if it caught anyone with that. May have been some damage on the Deathwing. Obviously no CC. Stormbolt thrown back. That's better, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what I did. No idea what I even did, but okay, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Ravenlord tribute on the bottom right of the map. 1-1 of 3. As I mentioned, 6 to 9 in kills. Very nice, 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 nice. Hanzo is Giant Slayer level 16, just as a note. Here comes the Apocalypse on to Murden. Curse Bolt coming out from Greymane. The Leap of Faith pulls Stark to safety. Dwarf tosses a short distance just to get those block stacks, as I mentioned. Iki with a whole lot of healing over time, and is going to be able to burrow for a second. Lurker Strain value. Unfortunately, a lot of low health bars on the right side as the Earth Grasp Totem almost holds Stark back. A great scatter from Hustler. Pokes at the health bars, but doesn't take anyone down. Forces out some hearths, and tribute number 2 of 3 to the side of Came From Behind. Planet Cracker prays with 0 sarcasm, Kappa. Ah, yes. I really try and lay it on thick. Like peanut butter. By the way, those peanut butter cookies, as I said, I ran around town yesterday and I stopped by a brewery to see if my buddy was working there, and I ran into a neighbor. There was a guy who I've run into at another bar quite a few times. He was there, and he literally was like, oh, like he was leaving, and he's like, by the way, those peanut butter cookies were so goddamn good. Like he's like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I'm honored. That's the first time I ever made peanut butter cookies, and apparently people love them. So I guess I'll have to do more. Dwarf toss in, Stormbolt not connecting, the brush stock in from Dahaka, as we got a good Divine Star out from Anduin. Leap of Faith pulls Sylvanas to safety with the Will of the Forsaken active. A good drag onto Diablo, and the Ancestral is just a little too late. Boss in top lane coming through, pushing onto the keep front gate. Boss in bottom lane pushing on a keep. and a tribute will spawn here in the top right of the map. Positioning is good for the side of gillyShark and Bingo Knight. As we got a couple hearths out. Can they save this keep in bottom? Actually, they will. They will save this. I thought it was going to go down, but with the rotation and the hearths out, this is going to be a saved keep. Same to be said on the top. Actually, just the gate being taken down. No damage onto the keep whatsoever. And Dahaka, E-Keep, gets the channel. It's the race for 20s as Diablo's dead for the next 19 seconds. Uh-oh, never mind. It's not going to be channeled here. Deathwing's got some Skyfall. Skyfall interrupts. Diablo's still 10 seconds. He have Apocalypse off of, or when he respawns. Start coming in. Dwarf Toss. Stormbolt onto the Dragoon. The drag connects as well to Chastise. And once again, the Ancestral is going to be a little too late. The Light Bomb catches the heel of this Rhaegar, and that's going to be an isolation as well. Muradin goes in further with the Dwarf Toss and will be to take him down. Meanwhile, armor plates being lost by this Deathwing. Greymane trying to chase in after that Cataclysm. Hanzo with some really good poke damage onto Miller, who's forced back, and Deathwing does not go down. But that is E-Keep with the channel 2-2 on our tributes for these two teams. As we'll have Curse. As a reminder, it's a best 3 series. If gillyShark and Bingo Knight lose this, it's a 2-0 to the side of Came From Behind. And it doesn't look like they'll be coming from any behind. Sorry, that phrasing was awful right there. That was horrible phrasing. I thought I had something with that. No, I didn't. Just lewd comments. 20s on both sides. Muradin avoids that Earth Shatter. Bellowing Roar does push Muradin into the fort front gate, but Bella's gonna go down here. Nice damage from Greymane. Black Arrow's activated by Sylvanas. They don't care about the tribute right now. They want to take down this keep. I mean, Rhaegar's just about to respawn. Deathwing down for the next 55 seconds. E-Keep will go get the objective while the rest of the team pushes in. Apocalypse from Diablo. Start getting chunked here. Leap of Faith. It's kind of a Kaimo cleanse. Like, he got to the target location, but he still died a couple seconds after. Maybe not even a couple. Light Bomb from the Anduin. No Inner Fire level 20. I believe that's Varian's Legacy. E-Keep does get the objective channel, but Sylvanas goes down. Kaimo to be picked off as well. Ouch.
Blue team's core is
As Varian's Legacy right there. Unconquered Spear, by the way, for our Dragoon. We'll have the Arrival of God, so all the level 7s are there. Hellgate, Farseer's Blessing, and Bullseye. Also are going to be seeing the Rewind, Withering Barrage, Varian's Legacy, Contagion, and Hunter's Blunderbuss. And Dahaka's currently just trying to push things up. Meanwhile, over here in bottom, Came From Behind. They want to make this, they want to end this series. Okay, Dahaka's Hearthing. I was wondering if he would. He does. Okay. Top keep is guaranteed. Curse Bullet going out. It's a Dahaka Greymane defense. A 2v5 as Deathwing arrives. Miller gets back into the Hall of Storms. The core shielding is dropping. The Molten Breath activated. Freezer getting low. Greymane, he's got that blunderbuss, if I'm not mistaken, level 20. He's going to lunge in. Here comes Muradin as well. Hanzo goes down immediately. Deathwing, Diablo as well. Deathwing starts backing away. What? Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. 43% left on the core as Death... Oh, wait. Did a Dragoon just die? Did they get a... No, he already died. Sorry. I thought someone else died, but no, Deathwing was taking flight. That's right. I don't know how your core didn't die there as well. I'll be honest, Stark. I'm right there with you. I was like, oh, all right. This is going to be a 2-0. GG's. No, I think we're heading to a map 3, chat. 30 seconds average death timer. They're coming through bottom lane. Maybe they're not ending here? Boss is up soon, so they're going to play it safe. Okay. Gonna play it safe. Look for boss instead. I guess, I mean, it's a gigantic map, and rotating all the way from there to there, basically, is quite the distance. Where are we going, Mr. Mouse? There we are. Yo, big scary duck. What's up, bud? Dragon's Arrow coming through. Connects on to Kaimo. He loves eating a stun immediately. Planet Cracker. Wow. Amazing. Whew. Wow, that Planet Cracker.
Miss.
So boss for bottom. Full shielding on the right-hand side, and it's looking like gillyShark and Bingo Knight, they're going to take us into a map number 3. GG. Well played. At least I do believe. I don't want to call it just yet. I mean, what I thought was a game-winning push for Came From Behind was not the case. But I mean, this is Boss Encore. Phoenix, Hanzo, and Rhaegar to defend. Leap of Faith, Pulse Dark to safety. The Ancestor Healing coming out as well. Splashing to the Dragoon. As Hanzo Redemption is done. And the core shielding is going to be dropped. The core HP is out. And we got a 1-1 score, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading to a map number 3. I think Redemption is done. Redemption is done. Does Hanzo fully stack? Yeah, he's done with his stacks by the end of the game. So there you go. Payout's been made. Reporting E-Keep for AAs. Ann Arbor's? That's a place in Michigan. Where the University of Michigan is located.
Prepare
Oh,
yourself.
whoa. I was tabbed in the wrong thing. Left-hand side of the map, we got a 1-1 score, but let's introduce our teams. We have Came From Behind as we entered the Towers of Doom, map 3 in this best-of-3 series here in Division A. Huckett, Leoric, Freezer, Stukov, Bella, Greymane, Mojo will be your Uther, and Hustler, Illidan. Right side of the map is going to be gillyShark and Bingo Night, looking for the reverse sweep. The brooms are out of the closet, but are the dustpans going to be picking up the members of Came From Behind in potential reverse sweep? We got a Stark Stitches, Iron Medivh, Chest Looter, Junkrat. I thought you were dying. Miller Coffee on the Rhaegar, and Iki will be your Dahaka. We have got a Twitch prediction for you lovelies at home. Will Medivh finish baseline stacks by the end? Will Medivh finish baseline stacks? If you know the results, gamble. If you don't, gamble. If you're not sure and you don't want to gamble, guess what? You should gamble. Illidan jumps in. Unending Hatred level 1. We have Uther with his, not Blessed Hammer. I'm so sorry. Hammer of the Lightbringer. I had one of the words of that sentence right there. Enhanced Agility to Haka makes a lot of sense with the double soak from mid to top. Leoric with Osin's Renewal. Got the low blow Stukov. And extra wound timers on our Junkrat. As Miller. They're all trying to get away right now. 8 stacks on Medivh already. We got some all-ins from chat. Big all-ins. I think there's there's 250,000 channel points already for Miller to finish this out. Portal up, Bella's low. Good heal from Mojo, as well as Freezer on this Stukov and Uther. 11 stacks as Illidan jumps in. He's got that unending hatred. By the way, this is additive once you hit the 20, so you'll see him hit 19. Or once he hits 20 stacks, he'll jump to 40, so just heads up on that one. A portal set up by Medivh because his level 1 is a really well-balanced and should be a talent in this game completely. Portal Mastery. You can set portals as a bird. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Camp stolen away. Good momentum. Ooh, they're driving on to this Medivh. The stun from Uther does connect, but here's the thing. This is a little bit of a deep dive, and the portal allows the chase. 17 stacks on Medivh. Arcane Rift, trying to find the 18th, but no one's around. Hook, Hustler, is fine. Whoa, that's a lot of channel points uncompleted. Holy crap. 344,000. I think that's the highest I've ever had on a gamble. I want to say. No, I think we've had 500,000. I think 500,000 is the most we've ever had. A little over 500,000. But either way, camp on the left-hand side. Concussion Mine onto the point. Not activated. Stitches jumps through the portal. Raven Familiar level 4. That's that bird noise you keep hearing. No activation onto the Concussion Mine in time. But it doesn't matter. I think the Greymane and friends would have had that. Both camps have been picked up by the side of Came From Behind here in the bottom lane. Triple Altar Phase coming up first. As Medivh sits on 25 stacks. Medivh may finish his baseline stackage before the gamble closes. Sapper, 1, 2, 3, make it in, and they'll open up bottom lane fort front gate. Do you like Towers of Doom? Towers of Doom is my favoritist. Is my favorite map to cast and play. Towers of Doom is my favorite map. Cast, play, and watch. Medivh able to get back through the portal. Jumping back and forth here. A lot of damage here. Oh, good concussion mine to push people away. The drag from Dahaka onto the Stukov. The hook to pull in Freezer even faster. A stun from Uther going out. Illidan trying to back away. Hustler is taken out. And it's looking like with the portal set up, Mojo is taken out as well, and Bella backs off. Leoric did get the top right, I do believe, so this is going to be 8 shots into the left-hand side, into the Ravenlord. The Gravekeeper only taking 4 damage as we pull our talents back up with 7 talents here on the horizon. 5 stacks to go for Medivh on his baseline Arcane Rift. Speaking of spooky times, what's everyone's Halloween costumes here? I don't know. I was thinking about doing a Dr. Eggman, because Halloween is on Thursday this year. So I was thinking for stream, I was going to do a Dr. Eggman cosplay. I thought that'd be kind of fun. I'm probably going to do a cosplay stream. I don't know what yet, but I was thinking Dr. Eggman for funsies. Granted, he doesn't have a full beard, so that kind of makes it a little weird. Medivh stacks are done. All right, Medivh stacks are done, chat. So you're guaranteed, if you believe, you are guaranteed some channel points. And if you feel like donating channel points for whatever reason, you can doubt. You're welcome to doubt as well. $20 more on no, yeah. Hey, if you feel like increasing some channel points for some lovely viewers, go for it. If you want to win some free channel points, just keep believing. As Naruto once said, believe it. Uh-oh. Stark believed in that hook and landed on a Mojo. Decent damage onto the Uther, but it is double support, so our Stukov's coming through some great heals. Miller lunges out and bites onto one of the enemies, but no kill. Another hook, this time finding Greymane, another lunge in. Good heals from Uther Stukov. Lurking Arm going down on the ground. We have the portal forward from Medivh, looking for something here. Can they take anyone down? Doesn't look like it. You forgot about that dumb catchphrase, how dare you? I don't even remember what I said. I don't even remember what I said, to be honest. What's up, Anton White? Good to see you, bud. Oh, Naruto, yeah. To be honest, I've never watched a single episode of Naruto. It's just my friends who know about it have taught me the loveliness of the believe it statement, so we kind of make that joke to each other all the time. We play a lot of For the King, and like I'll have a friend, he's like, oh, I don't know about this, and I'm just, you gotta believe it. I'll stop, I apologize. 10 talents here, almost here on both sides. Let's cycle through the other numbers. We'll have the heroics at the top of our screen in just a moment. A hook onto Mojo, a gorge to follow that up. Stark trying to back away, or Stark trying to get out of here. Concussion mine. Blast this Uther further away. He's gonna get a couple heals, but it's not enough. Isolation, drag, and goodbye, Freezer. You could say they froze the competition. You know what? Just go with me on this, chat. You've never watched Naruto in English? Oh, okay. As I said, I know, I have some friends that watched it, so I know it from them, but never seen an episode. Just like I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. I've never even seen the intro. I just know that the Red Wedding, like, craziness happens because everyone talked about it. That's all I know about. And something about holding a door. Something about holding a door. There's some meme where I know there's like a whole SNL skit about it, because I think they got the dude who does that to show up as a host or something. And that season 8's trash, or whatever people say. I want to read the books though. I have a lot of friends that tell me the books are really, really good. Lurking Arm does not interrupt the Junkrat channel, and 4 more shots are arriving into the core of the left-hand side. Can Stitches get through the Medivh portal? Not the case. Riptire from Junkrat, the Leyline Seal from Medivh as well. We didn't talk about heroics, but we will in a second after this engagement does expire. Entomb from Leoric went for something. The hook as well. Uther's done with Hammer the Lightbringer. Illidan will finish his level 1. You can see right there, he jumps to 40. Dahaka enhanced agility on 6 stacks. But our heroics, we didn't talk about those. Entomb, Flailing Swipes, Curse Bullet, Divine Shield, and Hunt Illidan. Oh, that's a bounty. We got a different tournament. We have a Gorge Stitches, we did see earlier, Leyline Seal, as well as Riptire, Ancestral, and Isolation. What's up, Earby? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. I love when Naruto said you gotta believe in the power of the cards and eat the devil fruit. Excuse me, it's the heart of the cards. No, but exactly, I think you're very right, Anton White. I agree. Hunt from the Illidan, going right into bottom lane. Looking at Chest Looter here. Able to get through the portal. Level 13's here, so Stitches immediately gets the 40% range increase on his hook. Gorge onto Greymane, able to roll away. They're going to target onto the Medivh. And Illidan gets the Divine Shield. Unfortunately, Uther does go down. A hook onto Bella. Riptire from Junkrat will move the Greymane back towards Rhaegar, but a drag from Dahaka sets up the kill into Stukov. Leyline Seal. Oh! Oh! He's fine. Wait, is he? Totem? No Grasp. No level 16. There's a Cursed Bullet. And a Slam Jam. Thank you, Stark. I didn't have a rhyme for that one. But Stark lands the Slam, and that'll be Greymane going down. I am a little curious, though, really quickly. 77 overkill. All right. So, our shots rain into the left-hand side. 20 to 32, a 12-point difference on these two teams. A hook. Oh! Oh, I thought that got the tail of Uther, but it's just near the tail of his mount.
We have lost the tower.
I woke up feeling pretty good today, but I haven't ever woken up as Bahamut. Then you'd be walking on cloud 9. Stitches just walks up and gorges the Uther. Hunt from Illidan, focusing onto Rhaegar, gets the self-cast Ancestral. Much like Brood War Firebat, I am in fact slamming. I like that. Another hook out. Mojo getting pulled. Rhaegar ges the kill. We will see the Unbound by Illidan finished out here as well. Riptire from the Junkrat. I believe 2 Sappers made it over the wall, if I remember correct on the core HP. So I think it was 20 to 32. Yeah, 12-point difference, and then 2 of the 3 made it over. So down to 18. Well, I'm glad you woke up feeling good today, Earbeak. All right, sorry, I'm just skimming chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Hoping you're having a great day, enjoying the games, the casts, and the NGS action. So this camp on the right grabbed triple objective face, top left and right, and center location. A 2-level difference, 10 to 0 in kills. Currently a flawless kill, well, kill-wise, flawlessly for the side of gillyShark and Bingo Knight. Maybe. Came from behind, can come from behind. Oh god, that phrasing does not work out. They can rally back, let's say that, and get a couple kills of their own. We'll have to see here. Dahaka looks for the drag. No extended tongue. Wait a second. Hook, Gorge. So 5 shots from the center location. Leoric is going to try and back away, but he's dead. 3 shots into the right, down to 29, so 13 to 29. Dahaka, E-Keep uninterrupted, so that's 10 shots. Meanwhile, there are 3 Sappers in bottom. This could be a 13-shot round. This could be a 17-shot round if Boss is grabbed as well. 1 Sapper makes it over the wall, I do believe. And that's 2 more. 2 more. Down to 5 HP. Boss makes it a 1 core HP game. But it doesn't seem like gillyShark and Bingo Knight are prioritizing boss call, as Leoric's about to respawn. But it still is. I mean, it's a 2-level deficit. Talent tier down. And our 12 minutes in, our center teleport opens up. That's a hook onto Hustler. Leyline Seal comes through as well into the allies around. And Greymane and Stukov try to back away. Lurker Strain bops the Stukov back towards the enemies, and he'll be taken down by Medivh. Meanwhile, Hucket's going to try and make some sort of something happen here. Has to Wraith walk away, but that should be a drag. No! Junkrat steals that kill away. And now we have 3 Sappers for bottom lane. Sappers plus boss is a win. 1 Sapper plus boss is a win, actually. Hey, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it, Desert. Please. I'm trying! But the name of the, like, I'm trying to, like, make something work with this team name, but I can't keep I keep ending up making sexual innuendos. I keep making innuendos by accident. I'm not meaning to. I really am not. I Exactly. I mean, everyone's respawned. They have to know enemies on boss. But yeah, GG's. GG's, as gillyShark and Bingo Night will be able to take this series 2-1. Reverse sweeping came from behind. Thanks for casting. Thank you for playing. Appreciate it. Always good to cast some lovely NGS games. But chat, we're not done streaming. We're not done streaming whatsoever. We're going to be booting up the good old Stormgate, and we're going to be doing some Stormgate casting here in just a moment. Let me pay out this gamble. Completed quest. Yes, he is done.